Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of One Punch Man news and discussion. Episode 3. Okay, we're finally on episode 3. We're finally moving up a little bit, and as you saw from the thumbnails, you can see our topics for today. Let me move my big head out the way here for just a sec. We got season 3 leaks, Murata studio and fan animations, and we also got another topics here and there as we go throughout the slide about some news and some drama that's going on in the community. And as always, you guys can see right here, we're gonna start off with our first topic of the day, and that'll be the season 3 leaks. Now, what exactly leaked? Well, as you can see, what I put on the slideshow here for you guys, Kyoto Ishiawa, I think I pronounced his name right, but it's this guy over here. Let me hold on. Boom, right here. Boom. Let's just be in the corner for now. But this guy right here, this is the voice actor for Genos, and he announced that he will start to voice Genos in 2024 via Twitter/X.com. I don't know why it's called X now. I prefer Twitter, so I'm just gonna keep calling it Twitter. I'm just gonna stop saying X. So here it is. Here's a screenshot of the tweet here in Japanese, of course, because he's Japanese. But I will show you the screenshot of the translated version. So what does this mean? What exactly did he leak? How is this really a leak that he announced that he's starting to voice act Genos for his upcoming 2024 projects? Now, what does this mean for the anime? Well, of course, because he leaked that he was voice acting, this means that production has essentially started for the anime. Okay, so a lot of people have been saying in the community that production hasn't even started for season 3, or they're not even working on season 3, or it's canceled, blah blah blah. We're not gonna get, that's why we haven't gotten any news on it, because no one's has just done any type of work on season 3. But because Kaito Ishiawa, right, announced that he was going to voice Genos, this means that most likely that the anime, like animation wise, is probably already done, because in most anime, right, when they're like producing anime, the animators will usually, that'll be like the first thing to be done, other than like storyboarding and directing. That'll be like the first thing, just animating it, right? And then after everything's animated, they'll send it to the people who color it, do the shading, do all the effects, the sound effects. And once all that's in place, they'll, like, one of the last things they'll do is get the voice actors to start voice acting the characters in the anime. Okay, and because he's starting to voice act Genos, and this means that somewhere out there, then One Punch Man 3 is just sitting somewhere in a file, completely done, and they just gotta add a few more things to it, and they'll probably make an announcement. So that's really cool. Of course, here it is translated right here, and there was a couple funny reactions to come, a lot of mixed reactions to come out of the community here. So look, here it is. This is his tweet, by the way. Again, it's translated through Twitter. They can do like a cool little, if you go on Twitter, right, and there's like a language you don't understand, you can click a button, it'll automatically translate it for you. But look, here we go. It says right here, scheduled to appear, the world is too imperfect, the role of Haga, and in the 3rd season of One Punch Man, the role of Genos. Boom, this right here, this right here, the 3rd season of One Punch Man, the role of Genos. This is for another role. I don't know why I read that, but this is the important part right here. This right here, and as you can see, this got a lot of traction, and a lot of the comments were filled with a lot of One Punch Man fans here. Look, you can see the duality here. I thought this was pretty funny. Look, we got a tweet here from Bryson Harris. I'm just starting to get that feeling that we'll get some big announcement really soon. A very, very positive tweet, a very hopeful tweet, and right below it, domain expansion, unlimited cope. Yeah, that's pretty fucking hilarious. He's just basically saying like, yeah, man, don't get your hopes up. So this is pretty funny, man. This is yin and yang right here. On one side of the community, people are just like, who cares at this point? I give up. And then you got these guys over here like, yes, this is what we needed. And I'm on both ends. If you ask me, I'm like 50-50 on this. Like, to be honest with you guys, I'm really just waiting for an actual official announcement from the official Twitter page, or the official YouTube channel, or just anywhere official. All right, but I'm also with Bryson Harris here, okay, because I'm a little bit hopeful. That's why I make these videos and discuss this stuff with you guys. And of course, let's talk about another very big disappointment here. If you guys didn't know, Anime Japan, you can see this screenshot right here. This is a little promotional thing for their convention. This convention is an anime convention in, I think it's Tokyo, I think is where they're holding this one. I'm not entirely sure, but it's like one of the biggest anime conventions out there, right? And of course, they have stages for different animes to like promote their shit, right? And a lot of people were hoping for a One Punch Man booth or a One Punch Man segment or announcement, right? So we could get anything, any type of news on season 3, right? And of course, as you can see here, what I have written, speculation and hyped form from the community in hopes that we get season 3 news. And that's true. That's what we were all hoping for. And I think you guys can tell from this screenshot slash meme right here that we didn't get what we wanted exactly. Here's a couple more memes coming from these our community here. Look at this. Look at this. Very, oh my gosh. They didn't announce anything for season 3, man. No type of announcements for the anime at Anime Japan. And of course, this is how most of us who got our hopes up look like. And this is One Punch Man anime when it comes to releasing news. Boom, they suck. All right, man, come on now, man. Look at this. Look, even from this guy down here, boom, reformed Taft can't do this shit no more, man. It really is a lot of mixed reactions coming from the community, and it's really sad to see. And look, here's some screenshots from the live stream and some of the comments promoting on Anime Japan's official channel, just promoting their convention and stuff, and when they go live, because I know, because conventions do go live whenever they put on their shows. And as you can see here, a lot of people were in the chat. I think the majority of the chat was just One Punch Man fans begging for any type of news here. You guys can see, like, One Punch Man season 3, please. One Punch Man season 3 trailer, KV, staff, or studio will do, please announce. Look, this guy's just everywhere, man. This guy's just beyond hype. But look, you guys can tell the hype was there, man. The hype was there, and of course we all got a serious punch, and our heart was just breaking, and we were extremely disappointed. I don't know what to tell you, man. This was really our only hope right here, Anime Japan. But of course, some more copium here, some more screenshots via Twitter. Because we didn't get any type of announcement from Anime Japan, a lot of people took to Twitter to express their feelings on this. And of course, everybody, at this point, I think all hell is just broken loose, okay? As you can tell, the community, I know I just said earlier that we're like a 50-50, but I feel like everyone now, ever since the Anime Japan shit, everyone's just like, okay, at this point, we're just begging for it. We're holding our hands in the air, just like praying, bro. Like, we're just hoping for anything here. As you guys can tell here, look, we even have some predictions down here. One Punch Man season 3 probably won't air until summer 2025 at the earliest, which is pretty crazy, because we know that Genos's voice actor will soon start voice acting, but I'm not sure how long exactly it takes for like voice actors to finish voice acting. Okay, who really knows how long it's gonna take for all the voice actors to get done voice acting, and for the editors to go back and do all that voice acting stuff, okay? But hopefully they get it out even earlier. Shit, hopefully by the end of 2024, man, because or shit, if I'm being really hopeful, summer 2024. But this guy's saying next year, summer 2025. He also says right here it might even be fall, because One Punch Man's anime 10th anniversary is coming up. Now that's pretty interesting. I didn't really think about that. The 10th anniversary of the anime. That's pretty cool. But honestly, look, I don't want to I don't want to be that guy, okay? But I might just be that guy, to be honest, for the 10th anniversary. Like most anniversaries, they're probably just gonna put out like some kind of DVD release with like better quality or whatever. Just some kind of cut, or maybe they're gonna release a whole box. Like, who knows what they're gonna do, okay? But I feel like that's what they're gonna do, okay? But who really knows? As you can see here, One Punch Man season 3 was announced to be in production 1 year ago and 5 months ago today. We haven't received any updates since. So yeah, man, it's tough, man. 1 year, 5 months, like, that's crazy, man. We've been patient, man, and as you can tell, we're already losing our marbles just from the community reactions. So that's pretty crazy. Here, so let me tell you one thing, okay? Anime Japan may have not announced any type of news for season 3, but I'll tell you what, they will announce One Punch Man. They will announce and advertise One Punch Man World here. This is an advertisement not on Anime Japan. They did show a segment for One Punch Man World in Japan, but this is an ad specifically from Crunchyroll, okay? So it really makes you wonder, like, the I guess you could say who Shueisha, right? I guess Shonen Jump, they'll pay for like they'll push these advertisements for One Punch Man World, right? A mobile and PC game, right? And they won't announce anything for like season 3. Look, the thing about One Punch Man World, it's cool that we're getting another video game, right? It's cool that we're getting a video game for One Punch Man, right? The thing is that like why a video game, like I feel like we just need season 3 in order to really push a video game. But like I feel like if you were to release season 3 and then like release a game, like it'd be so much better. It just makes a lot more sense to me. But hey man, whatever they want to advertise, okay? So there's this. So moving on to our second topic here, we have Murata's anime studio. So, if you didn't know, Murata announces that he will be starting an anime studio, an original anime studio, okay? Not the one that he's been working with lately, which is Village Studio, because he's been making his own like animations essentially. He's been making his own animations for years now actually, and of course because of this, the community has speculated that him and this new studio, right, will be involved in making One Punch Man season 3, which would be really fucking crazy because I think this might be like the first time in history that like a mangaka goes out his way to make his own studio to like literally make his own anime, which is pretty crazy. But I don't think this is most likely to happen, man, because he just started this, and I feel like he really made this studio, right? And I don't think it's gonna be like a huge studio. It's not gonna be like a studio what everyone's thinking of, all right? What I feel like everyone's thinking about. Everyone's thinking like, oh, he's gonna try to rival Mappa or some shit. Like, no, dude, I don't think that's gonna. There's like no way one person could just like rival Mappa. No, there's no way. Okay, so like, he's definitely just making this anime studio for his own like little original small projects, like Zayuki. I'll show you guys in a little bit. I'm sure you guys heard of that one that he's been working on. And of course, there's also, like I said, there's always mixed reactions with this. There's the other side of the community, right, that speculate that his work ethic could negatively affect the One Punch Man manga. So we know that Murata's kind of like a little workaholic. He's not just working on the manga, he's also working on a lot of side projects, also drawing a bunch of other stuff to promote other mangas and animes, and then he's drawing stuff just as a hobby, and then he's also like creating the anime studio and then working on anime, like his own original anime. So it's pretty crazy, man. Here we go. We have his little screenshot here from Twitter. This is his account, by the way, if you didn't know. We translated this. It says right here, we have launched an anime production studio. It's an assault trumpet. Wow, that is crazy. That is crazy, man. Murata is just like this guy is crazy. Look, we got some more screenshots here from the community. Look at this one. He really said, "Fuck it, I'll do it myself," which is true. Like I said, a lot of people are thinking that like he's literally gonna animate season 3, which is pretty freaking crazy. And then there's this, like I said, there's always the other side. There's no way he can realistically juggle this, the One Punch Man manga, the other manga he's drawing for, and being a father. Dude is going to work himself to death. With that being said, I'm looking forward to what his anime studio cooks up. I know it's going to be fire with the fire emojis. Look at that. We got a little, oh, go back. What are you doing? Look at this over here. One Punch Man illustrator Yusuke Murata has just announced the launch of his own anime production studio, followed by the goat emoji. Here's the goat himself, my bald goat. I just want to slap him on top of the head and give him big kisses, okay? Look at him. He looks adorable here, okay? I don't mind me, okay? I don't think you understand that Murata isn't bound by the limitations of mortals. Yeah, this guy has got to be immortal. Like, there's no way he's really doing all of this stuff at the same time. It's pretty crazy, but like, of course, people really do think that the One Punch Man manga is gonna slowly start falling off, right? Because as we've already seen, the art quality has dipped in quality. I guess you could say that. I guess the pacing has changed. There's just been a lot of complaints. Overall, the quality of the manga has been lowering. Of course, it's not meeting a lot of people's standards right now. Okay, and of course, with his own studio coming up, man, it's pretty crazy. Wait, but before we move on to this topic right here, let me show you guys some of Murata's animations, because if you didn't know, his animations are fire. Let me see if I can go find a thread. I'm pretty sure there was a thread on Twitter. Let me go look. Okay, yeah. So here we go. Look, so this is a thread over here on Twitter from the account everything_One Punch Man_. They post a lot of cool. They pretty much just post everything One Punch Man. So go ahead and drop them a follow. But here you go. He made a thread on a lot of, or I think every animated works that Murata has created. And look at this. This is just really freaking cool. Look at this right here. Let's just take a look at this. Yeah, if you haven't seen any of this stuff before, it's amazing. All of this was made by Murata himself. Just amazing animation. Let's go down here. Look at this. This is from his original anime, Zayuki. This is the one that he's been working for, and the one that I think he's the reason that Murata made this studio is specifically for this anime in general. Probably other ones too, but look at this stuff. This stuff is so cool, so aesthetically pleasing. We got more. Look at this, man. Yeah, man, like you get the idea, man. This guy's really good. Even he's even been like animating like some chapter covers. Like over the years he's done that before. Let me see if I can find like this one from Metal Bat. I'm pretty sure you can find this in one of the chapters, somewhere in the end, or sometimes even in the beginning, something like this, you see. But yeah, this guy really just has a passion for just animation and drawing, which is really cool to see. Okay, so our third topic here is some of the fan animations, man. I just wanted to talk about some of the fan animations going on around the community because they've made tons, and I mean tons of amazing like animation stuff that could this is stuff that they can get hired for, right? And I am going to be talking about this, right? So look, as you can see, I put it down right here. There is a possibility of seeing a fan work or just a fan in general, right, on the anime. So what do I mean by this? Sometimes animators will post their stuff on Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, right? You know, anywhere they can, right? And sometimes anime studios, like legit actual anime studios, will pick up on these people, right? And sometimes they'll even have them work on the anime. And because there's been just tons and tons of people and fans out there just animating One Punch Man 3 manga panels and just scenes, fights in general, right? We could see like one or two of these guys, who knows how many, get picked up, legit put on a payroll for them to animate like a scene or maybe a whole segment, right, for us in the anime to see. And that'll be pretty cool. We have seen it before. I know it has happened before. If you're into like art in general, like over on Twitter, since I do follow a lot of like manga stuff, a lot of art stuff, a lot of drawing stuff, sometimes my feed will be filled with like other artists drawing, and sometimes those artists do actually end up getting picked up and they get to work on the anime they love watching and love creating fan animations for. And look, we got this little meme right here that I made, you know, fan animators carrying the hype while we wait for any season 3 news. Let me move my big self out the way here. I don't know why I didn't do that, but look, here it is. Boom. Boom. Check that out. Look at that. All right, so let's go look at some of these animations to show you guys what I'm talking about. I do have some saved here on my YouTube playlist, so let's go check that out real quick.
Why'd Pizza Hut invent the original stuffed crust
pizza? Oh man, we got an ad. Come on, man.
No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Come on. Okay, look, so here we go. We have Garo versus Darshan by Mark Raymer. Now this guy's really good. This guy's really popular in the community. I mean, just look at this stuff, bro. This is almost... This is really high quality. What I really like about Mark Raymer is his drawing capabilities, how like accurately he's able to draw stuff. Because even like actual anime studios like JC Staff, these guys weren't really able to really get their drawings on point most of the time. They weren't really able to capture Murata's art style. But you know what? They are under like very rushed conditions, or you know, these you know, the actual Japan animators inside that are working like in their offices and stuff, you know, those guys are like they're going through it. Okay, animators don't really have the time like that, you know. They don't really have the, I guess you could say, the,
I'm sorry if I made you think you were going to win.
They're just pressured, okay? But with fan animators, right, these guys are just working on it like it's just a hobby, and that's really what it is. It's just passion going into this. And look at this stuff. This stuff is really cool. Let's go into another one. This is part 2 of that. You guys can go watch. I think I'll just put the link in the description to all of these animations, to be honest with you. But Mark Raymer, just look at this stuff. This stuff is really cool. Look, let me show you my favorite part. Where is it at?
I'm still king.
I think it's where he just completely goes right here. Look at this. Look at this. Boom. This is really cool. This whole like part right here is just my favorite. Right here. This is where it's at. This is where it's at. Look at that. That was really cool, man. That's really cool. And then we also got this guy right here, red-haired guy. This guy's really good as well. Look at this short little animation right here. It's so well put together. I do believe this is when Flash first meets Saitama in the Monster Association underground headquarters and stuff. But look at this. Look at this. See if I can find the sound. Let me see if I can get the sound. I'm sure I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Like, you can imagine what some of these animators can do, like if they're put on a payroll and like if they're given super high quality stuff. Like this stuff is amazing. For this one's a really popular one right here. Oh my. So this one's another very popular one. Atcirc. This one's YouTube channel Atcirc, and this one's really cool. I've seen this one a lot, and for good reason. I mean, just look at this stuff. This is when Flash just tries to like exert their energy away from the earth, from those serious punches clashing together. But this is really cool, man. I mean, just look at this stuff. Super high quality stuff, super cool. This whole thing is just beautiful. Even the music in the background, like you can tell, like we as a community, you know, we love One Punch Man, especially when it's animated. This one's been blowing up recently. This is probably the best one I've seen. Animation terms, like the actual movie and the actual impact. Like, this is probably the best I've seen. I mean, just look at this. Wow. This is fire. Yeah, look at this. Like, blessing. I love that panel too. Like, this is like, dude, this is amazing. Like, even like the way he's like directed it and storyboarded it, it looks like it legit came straight out of an anime. Like, this whole section right here, like the whole line towards Sage Centipede here, running upward. Like, this stuff wasn't like in the manga like that. Dude, this is just amazing, alright? And then, of course, we got some more right here. Best of Nisya. Like, look at this, man. Like, you see the hair flowing, like all of this stuff. This is really cool. There's just so much people that make so many animations, right? Of course, you have the big people that I just showed you right now. Those guys are like the popular guys, right? And then, you know, you got these smaller guys that aren't as popular, don't get as many views as the other ones, but they're just as good. I mean, just look at this. I mean, we probably won't even see this animated until like 2027, 2028, bro. Who knows? This is crazy. This is crazy. The way we're the way it's going right now, man. I just hope we get season 2 as soon as possible. And then this last one I want to show you here by Sakuga Bin. Look at that, 938 subscribers. Look at this, man. Let's go back here. Let's rewind here. Boom. That was quick. He just punched Garo right in the face. I do think this is not from, it does have the manga's style of like art, right? But this is actually from the webcomic. Look. You'll know this sequence if you read the webcomic. Look at that. That's really cool. I wish they kept that in the manga. Just the whole part where Garo just like comes up behind Saitama and thinking that he's gonna get him. Saitama just boom. Look at this. This is really fucking good, man. Little impact frames there. That's really cool. Here we go. Another one by Mark Raymer. I mean, just look at this stuff, man. Just look at this. This is so good. I'm telling you, man. Put these small people, like these very small creators that you can find pretty easily on YouTube, Twitter, or Reddit, or just wherever. Really, just type in One Punch Man fan animation. And just keep scrolling, and eventually you'll find some gold ones. There's probably some out there that are super good, probably better than all of these that we have yet to see. And of course, man, this really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. Yeah, this is just something that I really wanted to bring up, man, because look at the potential that One Punch Man has. You know, millions of views, thousands of views on these videos, and you can only imagine how the numbers are gonna look once we get everything animated. So yeah, this was One Punch Man episode 3 news and discussion here. And the thing about this series, guys, is that, you know, I really just count on the community here, you know, because with no type of news, then, you know, this series is really dependent on the drama and news that goes down in the community. So, you know, I'm always gonna be here. I'm gonna be the first one, or not the first, but I'm always gonna try my best to cover anything and try to get you guys up to date on everything One Punch Man essentially. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hope you guys are having a good day. Go ahead and read you some One Punch Man, and go ahead and check out my other videos if you're interested in explanations, character analysis, and of course more discussions and stuff like that. And I'm Emirpunch. I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. See ya.